something with your life. Sit around here all day. You contribute nothing to society. You're just taking up space. Oh, they got a cure for cancer. See, it's all big business.
That's 4.5 points in 3 days. That's almost half my money.
Hey, I told you.
Yeah, you told me.
It's all manipulated with junk bonds. You can't win. I have really had it with Newman. He wakes me up again last night at 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me he's going up onto the roof to kill himself.
What'd you say?
I said jump. He's been threatening to do this for years. I said, look, if you're gonna kill yourself, do it already and stop bothering me. At least I'd respect the guy for accomplishing something. You know what my feelings are about this? I don't even pay taxes.
Yeah.
I have to have my tonsils taken out.
Oh, man? No. George, we gotta get you out of here. Get out right now. They'll kill you in here.
It's routine surgery.
Oh, yeah? My friend, Bob Sacamano, he came in here for a hernia operation. Oh, yeah, routine surgery. Now he's sitting around in a chair by a window going, my name is Bob. George, whatever you do, don't let him cut you. Don't let him cut you. Oh, God, you're so naive. All the cable companies care about is the big mammoo. Oh, look at you. You're banging things. Just pathetic. Just wasting your life. I'm offering you 56 channels. Movies, sports, nudity, and it's free for life.
Stop shouting. You're ruining the reception.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying?
What you're suggesting is illegal.
It's not illegal.
It's against the law.
Well, yeah.
Just hold this. Can you hold that?
Look, will you at least let me bring the guy over? He's an amazing man. He's a Russian immigrant. He escaped from the Gulag. He's like the Sakharov of cable guys.
I just came from TAP. I'm all, woo! I'm on my way to an audition. I'm still looking for that big break.
Why don't you just give up?
Maybe we should call this off.
Come on, what's the big deal? Just gonna put a little concrete in the washing machine.
And what's gonna happen?
Well, it'll mix up with the water, and then by the end of the cycle, it'll be a solid block. The Dewey Decimal System. What a scam that was. Boy, this Dewey guy really cleaned up on that deal.
Hey.
I just saw Joe DiMaggio in Dinky Donuts. You know, I looked in there, and there he was having coffee and a donut.
Joe DiMaggio in Dinky Donuts?
Yes. Joe DiMaggio.
No, I'm sorry. If Joe DiMaggio wants a donut, he goes to a fancy restaurant or a hotel. He's not sitting in Dinky Donuts.
Well, maybe he likes Dinky Donuts.
I don't even like to sit next to a man on an airplane because our knees might touch.
I can't see Joe DiMaggio sitting at the counter with little tiny, filthy, smelly Dinky Donuts.
Why can't Joe DiMaggio have a donut like everybody
He can have a donut,
Yeah.
but not a Dinky.
I don't even like to use urinals. Always been a stall man.
Look, I'm telling you, that was Joe DiMaggio. I'm telling you, the pig man is alive. The government has been experimenting with pigmen since the 50s.
Oh, will you stop? And just because a hospital's conducting DNA research doesn't mean they're creating a race of mutant pigmen.
Jerry, will you wake up to reality? It's a military thing. A bris? You mean circumcision?
Yeah.
I would advise against that.
Kramer, it's a tradition.
Yeah, well, so was sacrificing virgins to appease the gods, but we don't do that anymore.
So you're saying UNICEF is a scam?
It's the perfect cover for a money laundering operation. No one can keep track of all those kids with those little orange boxes of change.
Jerry saw this guy smash into a car and he followed him.
Good for you. What kind of a sick lowlife would do a thing like that? You know those people? You know they're mentally disturbed. They should be sent to Australia.
Australia?
Yeah, that's where England used to send their convicts.
But not anymore.
No.
Forget it, I'm gonna call it. Get away from me. I'm gonna call it. No,
Jerry, give me the phone.
George, don't fight me. You want to fight?
Jerry, I'm gonna kill you.
You want to?
Jerry, George, now stop it.
I'll Just call her when you leave. I don't care.
You can't do that. It's none of your
It
business.
is so my business.
Hey, come here, boy. I don't want to hear another word out of either one of you. Well, tell him to get out. The next one of you that opens up your mouth says something, you're going to have to deal with me. You know, I bet I know what this is about. It's about a woman, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, you see, this is exactly what they want to do to you. They play one against the other. You can't let them manipulate you like that.
But Kramer...
No. I want you guys to shake hands. Come on, there are plenty of women out there for all of us. Let's go. Yes. You see? Isn't that better than fighting? Animosity? I mean, you want to fight with somebody, you fight with me. Oh, by the way, George, you know those condoms I gave you? They're defective. Don't use them.
I thought you said they had a good time. Is there anything else you're keeping from me?
Are you calling me a liar?
I'm calling you one if you are one. Are you a liar?
Are you?
Get your finger out of my face.
You get yours out. I was here first.
I don't care.
Get it out. Get it out. Out.
Hey, all right. Hey, come on. Stop. Come on. Break it up. Hey! What's the matter with you? Don't you two see that you're in love with each other? I mean, why can't you face that already? You're running around out there looking for something that's not even there when everything that you dream of is right here in front of you. Now, why can't you admit that? By the way, when you see George, give him these. These will work. Disappointed in George and Elaine. And you know I'm somebody you don't want to have on your bad side. Why not? Because I'm like ice, buddy. When I don't like you, you got problems. Why would I buy another one when I spent $100 on this one?
I have a carpet sweeper you can use.
I don't want a carpet sweeper. They don't do anything.
It gets my rug clean.
The carpet sweeper is the biggest scam perpetrated on the American public since 1 hour Martinizing.
Well, you should take a look at my rug then.
I wouldn't set foot in your house.
Would you buy my Cayman Island ticket?
You're not going?
No.
Why not?
The psychic said something terrible will happen.
I dig.
Hey! Back.
A couple hours ago.
So, how was it?
George, I would like to thank you for the greatest 4 days I ever spent in my life. They were shooting the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue right in the hotel pool.
Whoa!
Not only that, the hotel, they opened up this area on the beach for nude bathing, and all of the Sports Illustrated models went down there.
Wow!
I am on the next blanket from Elle McPherson.
Oh!
Who played backgammon nude. Oh, she's a sweet kid.
Nude backgammon with swimsuit models!
Maybe he's with the company.
What?
The CIA. Maybe they placed him in there to infiltrate the organization from within.
Well, what about his comedy act?
That's the perfect cover. All that time on the road. Look, Jerry, he's too normal to be a comedian. These comedians, they're sick, neurotic people.
What about George?
What about him? He's part of it. His whole personality's a disguise. No real person can act the way he does. Elaine, I'm telling you, they're with the organization. They're all part of it. He's in there with Helms and Hunt and Liddy, that whole crowd. George and Jerry, they probably know who killed Kennedy.
That they were even in on it.
What are we gonna do with it? I'm not gonna let him hurt you.
George and I just signed up with the Senior Citizens Volunteer Agency. Same thing Elaine's doing.
Oh, that's too bad. Now, don't say I didn't try to warn you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Jerry, I'm surprised at you.
What?
It's a con. These agencies are usually a front for some money laundering scheme, or they're bunco artists, bilking people out of their life savings. Oh, yeah.
Where did you get this?
The alternative media, Jerry. That's where you hear the truth.
Kramer, should I call Susan?
Now, what does the little man inside you say? So you gotta listen to the little man.
My little man doesn't know.
The little man knows all.
My little man's an idiot.
Do you hear what you're saying? Can you hear it? This is a beautiful woman walking around naked, and you want to tell her to stop? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I mean, it's incomprehensible. I'm not going to let you do it.
Well, I'm doing it. Get out of my way.
You can't. You can't. This is something that comes about once in a lifetime. When we were boys looking through our bedroom windows, we would think, why can't there be a woman out there taking her clothes off? And now that wish has come true and you want to throw it away?
Look, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not going to let you do it, Jerry.
Kramer, get out of my way.
Don't do it. Don't do it. For my sake. God knows I don't ask you for much. Now, come on, please, Jerry. I'm begging you. Please. Come on. Please.
Oh,
Yes.
right. Oh.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
She's not there.
Oh, I can wait.
Oh, my God in heaven.
Is that?
Kramer?
He's waving.
How come you're not dressed?
I am dressed.
You going like this?
Yeah. Hey, I want you to hear something.
I thought you said people dress up when they go to the opera.
Well, people do. I don't.
Well, I just assumed.
Assumed. Never assume anything.
Rochelle.
Oh, Rochelle. A young girl's strange erotic
Yeah.
journey from Milan to Memphis?
Yeah.
That'll be $3.49.
$3.49. It says $1.49.
Well, you didn't rewind it. There's a $2 charge for not rewinding.
There's no signs here. This is an outrage. What
George, don't give him any money for that. It'll cost you less to keep it another day, rewind it, and bring it back tomorrow. Don't give him the satisfaction.
I'm not giving you the satisfaction. I'm gonna watch it again.
Hey, Kramer, have you ever killed a man?
What do you think, Junior? You think these hands, they've been soaking in ivory liquid, huh? Having the keys to Jerry's apartment, that kept me in a fantasy world. Every time I went over to his house, it was like I was on vacation. Better food, better view, better TV. Cleaner. Oh, much cleaner. That became my reality. I ignored the squalor in my own life because I'm looking at life, you see, through Jerry's eyes. It's living in twilight, George. Living in the shadows, living in the darkness. Like you.
Me?
Oh, yeah. I can barely see you, George.
All right, stop it, Kramer. You're freaking me out.
Do you ever yearn?
Yearn? Do I yearn?
I yearn.
You yearn.
Oh, yes. Yes, I yearn. Often I sit and yearn. Have you yearned?
Well, not recently.
Look at you.
Oh, Kramer, don't start.
No. You're wasting your life.
I am not. What you call wasting, I call living. I'm living my life.
Well, okay. Like what? No, tell me. Do you have a job?
No.
You got money?
No.
Do you have a woman?
No.
Do you have any prospects?
No.
You got anything on the horizon?
No.
You have any action at all?
No.
Do you have any conceivable reason for even getting up in the morning?
I like to get the daily news.
George, it's time for us to grow up and be men. Not little boys.
How can you be so sure?
Jerry, are you blind? He's a writer. He said his name was Sal Bass. Bass, Jerry. Instead of salmon, he went with bass. He just substituted one fish for another.
Look, you idiot. First of all, it's salmon, not salmon.
Jerry, you're missing the big picture.
Oh.
Kramer!
What is that?
Kramer, open up! I know you're in there!
Susan!
Kramer!
What is going on?
You know what's going on? First, he vomits on me. Then he burns down my father's cabin. And now he's taking Mona away from me.
He stole your girlfriend?
Yes. She's in love with him.
Amazing. I drive them to lesbianism, he brings them back.
Wait a minute. Kramer, hold on a second. I don't get this. This woman has never been with a man her entire life.
I'm Kramer.